Hey everyone, if I haven't gotten the chance to meet you, I'm Lucca Kolberg. I'm a senior student here at Chapman, studying finance and economics. Um, I'm very happy to be sharing a word that has been really marking my heart. I'm sorry for the low energy and the voice. I am currently a little bit sick, haven't been feeling very well. So, but yeah, I think Jonathan was a little bit sneaky when he chose me to speak this week right after the elections because I'm international. Can't vote, no political affiliation. No. Jokes aside, but um, in my last semester in college, considering COVID, the high unemployment rates, understanding everything that's going on, and the lack of business activity in some of the sectors that I want to work at has been bringing a lot of anxiety to my heart. I've been applying for so many places recently, and a lot of them get back to me saying, "Hey, we froze our hiring for 2020. We just don't have enough business activity." And with all the hard work that has been done over the years, and the hard work that is done to submit all the applications and everything like that, it's left me a little bit exhausted. We see progress in a couple places and stuff, but I think even though you may not be going through the same process of searching for jobs, or if you're searching for an internship, I think this message can still apply to your life. So I really hope that I'm speaking to your heart. The passage that I wanted to talk a little bit about today is in the end of Matthew 11, when in verses 28 to 30, when Jesus says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So I just want to highlight a couple of things here. But first, a little bit of a story. When I was young, before my parents had divorced before they got back together. But when I was about 8 years old, and it was just me and my mom, if we ever traveled or we had to be in an airport, I used to like to be a little bit of a gentleman to my mom, and I would try to carry her luggage. And my mom, she used to be a model, and she used to like packing the biggest suitcases you ever see in your life. And I wanted to kind of like show off and be like a gentleman for my mom, and I wanted to carry her suitcase. But I was like 8 years old, and I was trying to carry both of our luggages, and she used to think it was so funny. But I I even though like I want to be a gentleman and everything for my mom it was kind of like, dude, like you're struggling. Let me freaking carry the luggage. Like I I, I understand, but like let me take the luggage. I think it's a little bit of what we do with the Lord and with our yoke, because we think, wow, God, am I gonna put like my anxieties, my stress upon you? Just like in First Peter it says, cast all anxieties upon him, for he cares for us. Like, God, am I just gonna throw my yoke at you? But what's happening in this verse is Jesus is the one saying, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and if you're weary, and take on my yoke." It's not us just simply like throwing our anxieties at him and say, "Lord, catch it." It's him coming to us and saying, "Hey, give me everything. Put everything in a basket. Let me take it, because I have the strength for it. And you take upon this light yoke, my burden upon you, that is light and it's based on love." I think that's just something really sweet that Jesus does, because he's saying, not only is he the one coming to us and saying, "Hey, give me the heavy stuff," he's also putting a really light yoke of love upon us. And man, if that just brings me hope. That just brings me strength and joy for another day, because I know that at a certain point we just can't carry all of our burden and yoke. It's too heavy, and we're not the ones who are made to carry it. Jesus, I mean, he's the strong one, even though in the case it was my mom. My mom was way more capable of carrying her luggage, and this is the same thing for Jesus here in the story, because he's saying, man, give me the heavy stuff. So can we trust him to take our burden? And he gives a light yoke and a light burden to us, a yoke that is easy and a burden that is light. That is something that is really kind that Jesus does, and that he is so understandable, and that he empathizes with us, and that when we're having a hard time, that he's a friend, and that when we are living in a period of doubt, or if we're feeling weak, he is our strength, and he's true. He's tried and true all the time, and he has come through in every moment of our lives. He's never failed, and he never will. So um, just a challenge for us, hopefully a good challenge, to be able to say, you know what, I won't carry my burden anymore. I'm gonna give it to Jesus. That's where it belongs, and I'm gonna take his yoke that is easy and his burden that is light, and it's just based on love. So yeah, love you guys. Miss you.